So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this, wrestling for the competition, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being... bold and brash.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
We need to hit them harder than they hit us. Punch them right in the mouth so they know who they're messing with. They showed up here and caused chaos? Okay. We go to NXT and do the same thing, but worse.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Let's do it.
You ready?
We're gonna punch them right in the mouth.
Let's do this. What the hell?
Well, hello there. Have a good flight down. We were expecting you.
We were not expecting you.
For the uninitiated here, I'm Troy Simkin, former WWE producer, now NXT Mutiny's top producer. We knew you'd be coming and we outsmarted you. NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. Man, you should see the looks on your faces.
Can I strangle him? I want to strangle him.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, we came all the way here. We're not gonna leave empty-handed.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah. We're taking Troy with us. He clearly knows more than he's letting on, and we can use him as a bargaining chip.
You're calling the shots.
This really isn't necessary. I'm just a producer. I'm clueless.
We know. You're coming with us.
Please be gentle.
NXT Mutiny. You one-upped us. Well played moving the location of your show. But if you think you outsmarted us, think again. See, I've brought in someone to help even the sides, and she had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simkin. Say hello, Troy.
Hello? Help, please?
All right, that's enough. So, NXT Mutiny. If you want Troy back, show up to Raw and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at ringside.
And unlike you, we're not going to run and hide. We're going to be exactly where we say we are.
See you soon.
Please show up.
Here she is, making her WWE debut with what seems to be a 50% willing entourage.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, Amanda Davis!
Most would want all eyes on them for their WWE debut, but she seems fine sharing the spotlight.
She's not sharing the spotlight, Saxton. That's a watchtower searchlight. She and her partner are letting former WWE producer Troy Simkin know that there's no escape from captivity.
A bold debut so far. Let's see how she fares in the ring.
Here comes the pride of Puerto Rico.
And her opponent, representing the LWO from Queens, New York, Zelina Vega.
A quick-witted...
I had heard this new addition to the WWE roster has a take-no-prisoners mentality, but she seems to be bending her own rules here tonight.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Saxton. Now, former WWE producer Troy Simpkin may not be well-liked, but he's the bait they're using to draw Mutiny out.
The question now is whether Mutiny will bite the hook and how any of this may impact the fight going forward.
Oh, that hurt. What a counter. Crash landing.
Forearm club. Hoisted up.
All the way out. Suplex. Climbing up. She got something big planned here.
Blast off. Oh, coming down from way up top.
Oh, what a crossbody.
Tossed caution out the window, and it paid off.
Adrenaline is through the roof now.
She throws her back in.
Massive miscalculation on that one. Oh, dropping down all their weight.
And Vega gets contested there. And no one there.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
Oh, ouch. Quick sidestep by Zelina.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
She countered that into her own offense.
You can feel the tables beginning to turn. A series of clotheslines and their opponent is rocked.
Oh, we just see a tooth fly out. This is just establishing dominance.
Oh, what a stop right to the chest. Are you kidding me?
She wants to seize the moment now, waiting on her opponent.
Return fire from Zelina.
She is slow to get up, and she won't be able to evade what's coming. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
She's being derailed here.
Another reminder that the longer this match goes on, the harder things are going to get. Big forearm.
Oh, impact to the stomach.
Here we go. Time to work out some aggression.
Stops that offense from connecting. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Oh!
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
She's locked in, looking to go for something big.
I don't think this is going to be pretty. There's an attitude adjustment.
Whoa, wait a minute. She's not done. One more for good measure. Zelina is in big trouble.
2. It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Amanda Davis.
What a debut. She not only showed off the fearless, relentless approach we'd heard about, but also secured a huge win in her first match here at WWE.
And right in front of NXT's own Troy Simpkin. You have to wonder what Mutiny's next move will be to recover their abducted producer.
can't believe my plan didn't work.
We both thought Mutiny actually cared about Troy. But like they said, I guess he's just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here. And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses to save their prince. I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those?
You might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy? Disclose it. Now.
Okay, fine.
Another successful Unity title defense for Lexis King and JC Jane.
Hang on, we have some visitors from the Raw and SmackDown side.
How'd they find out where we are? Did you tell them, Saxton?
It wasn't me, but they're taking the fight to the champions.
Good. It's about time.
It looks like we're going to have an impromptu brawl on our hands. This is an incredibly bold move to come down here and bring the fight to Mutiny.
It's bold and brilliant, Cole. Attacking in an undisclosed location, the Unity champs were totally complacent. They let their guard down, and now they're paying the price.
I still can't figure out how they found us. Do you think my phone might have been hacked? And if so, do you think Mutiny would hold that against me?
He's headed out to the ringside area. What are we going to see from JC? Tossed back into the ring.
Uh-oh, something big is coming. From the top, look out below!
I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss.
Ooh.
Setting up for something here.
Lexis King takes a vicious buckle suplex.
And JC's nailed with a stun gun.
The champs are down.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
I think they're leaving with them.
And the champs can't do anything about it.
They've come in here and stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
I saw what you did by invading NXT's secret location and acquiring their Unity Championships. Bold move.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
here are the borrowers of the Unity titles.
You gotta love the swagger to walk into this arena holding those two belts they didn't even earn.
Hey, they are the current Unity Tag title holders. It's just in this case, I mean that literally. They are holding the titles.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Lexis King and JC Jane have successfully defended their Unity titles multiple times, and you can bet they're itching to reclaim their stolen belts tonight.
Yeah, but those defenses were practically gift-wrapped with hand-picked opponents in favorable locations. Tonight, they face a real challenge.
We will see. These two new allies have a history, but the big question is, can they gel in an official match and walk away with some hardware?
Again! Yikes! Hard for the champ to have any answers when endless strikes are being rained down on you.
Man, knee strike. He's able to avoid heavy contact.
Big right hand. Having a little bit of fun now. And another one. Being placed in the corner here.
And one for good measure.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Crossbody wipes them out.
Fez press and the piston-like right hands.
Fez press raining down right hands. The champion just teed off. Our challenger found no way to break free there.
And there's the tag. It's about time.
Incoming.
Diving DDT!
Planted.
And JC is taking on a lot of offense now.
Jane is really having trouble with her defense.
Wow, what a pump kick. Adrenaline pumping. Here she goes.
Up high.
Crashing to the floor.
Did you see that? Risking it all and taking an awful fall.
She gets taken into the corner. Needs to get out.
Wheelbarrow to a cutter. He wasn't tough enough contending with one opponent. Now you got to deal with two. Oh, right to the body. The champions with the double team action, and it really paid off.
The bitter end. Oof. Shot right to the gut.
The challenger enduring the punishment.
And there's a neck breaker. Oof. Jane out of there in a hurry. Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexis King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the producer who's wrapped up in all this?
I think so. Seems like he's working against NXT Mutiny now.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Troy, the producer.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you used that goofball Troy to find where Mutiny was hiding and then win their Unity titles. Well done.
I guess Troy's show of loyalty in our match was enough to get his job back.
And we discouraged Mutiny from trying to hide from us. They said from now on, they'll be back at the Performance Center.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
What the hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy, but the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be your last #1 draft pick either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup.
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this?
Let's roll. I'm going to walk into Mutiny's house, put my feet up on their couch, and serve them a case of frosty Stone Cold Steve Austin style whoop-ass.
Hell yeah.
Mark Coffey getting ready for a battle against Nathan Frazier.
I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell? One half of the Unity champions just tossed Nathan Frazier aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffey next.
And the referee is going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like we're going to get it nonetheless.
And it looks to me like Mark Coffey's about to become the second member of the NXT Mutiny roster tonight who's going to lose some teeth to one half of the Unity champions.
Mutiny claims to like anarchy. Well, tonight, they're getting all they can handle.
Chaining it into the top wrist lock.
Getting out and now locking in the side headlock.
Able to pry out and gain control around the waist. Shoulders down. No trouble kicking out of that one.
Not even a 2 count for him.
Off the ropes to pick up speed and a big kick to the side of the face.
Oh, missed connection.
Each athlete finding an answer.
Wow, what a clothesline.
Cut off at the pass. Forearm smash. Oh, he flips that around.
This superstar delivers the rolling cutter and not done yet. Make it a second time. And how about the trifecta? And Coffey is laid out. What a cutter!
And would you look at that? He's been busted wide open.
Coffey's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffey right out of the ring. It looks like the Unity Tag Champ has something to say.
Everybody in this building knows I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, there was only one place I was gonna be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Because that mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
You knew this had to be coming.
Kevin Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Mutiny, and he has heard enough.
When you came out here like a tough guy jumping people from behind, I thought about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
One of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match.
And if he wins, he'll have a shot at being the first ever NXT Mutiny champion.
Hey, you. My name's Psycho Sally, and
I don't want to hear one word from any of you traitors. What's wrong? Too afraid to mouth off now that we're standing face to face?
I thought you didn't want to hear one word from any of us traitors.
Well, it is kind of boring out here in the parking lot. So might as well say your piece.
I was just going to ask if you're hungry. Catering is really good tonight. There's even cake!
If Bailey and Kevin Owens think I'm walking into some trap right before I run your little gauntlet...
Wow, you seem really mad. Are you more of a pie person?
Look, I don't know you, Psycho Sally. This isn't personal. But you're a soldier on the wrong side of a civil war where you're the bad guys.
We're the bad guys? You and your partner broke into our arena, kidnapped our producer, then proved what heroes you were by returning the Unity Championships to the company that fought creating them for years.
After Mutiny declared war on WWE and attacked our whole damn roster!
Mutiny has a lot of people who used to be on your roster. Makes you wonder what they see and you don't.
The only thing I see is that I'm fixing to take that pretend belt your side just made up and turn it into scrap.
Every belt is pretend until people agree that it's real. You sure you don't want some cake?
Yeah, I'm sure.
The following contest is a Gauntlet Turmoil match and is a qualifying match for the NXT Mutiny Championship. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
It's the man who's here to show the WWE Universe that Mutiny was a mistake.
From Columbus, Ohio, weighing in at 228 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the Chosen One, Mike Davis!
I don't think this guy's afraid of anything walking, Corey.
Now, you're right, Saxton. The thing is, courage is only a virtue until you lose. And tonight, a loss is likely in this difficult gauntlet match.
A shot at taking the Mutiny Championship back home to WWE is on the line.
This superstar didn't just walk into the Lion's Den. He did it carrying a bunch of steak.
Hit the midsection. Got him where he wants him into the armbar.
Sit out, slam into an armbar. Beautiful combo.
And you can see the arm getting absolutely wrenched.
Trying to find a way out. And he punches his way out of the submission.
Press and the piston-like right hands.
There's press. Hammering away.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. Series of jabs to the jaw. Winding it up.
Oh, the bionic elbow.
And would you look at this double springboard moonsault.
Goes into the pin. Gets the shoulder up after one.
Showing his determination there with that kick out.
Trapped in the corner. This is not going to be good. Rated down. Punches all night long.
Aha, just like the count.
Good thing they stopped there. Byron had to take his shoes off.
And that holds Dark.
Going airborne. Oh, gosh. That looked like a bad landing.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Way to avoid that.
There's press. Hammering away.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
There was some power behind that punch.
Turns that in his favor. Turned it around with a reversal.
A bionic elbow.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Nice clothesline.
Oh, boom!
Super kick.
Will this be enough? Wards off the pin at 2.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. No one can. Caught square by the haymaker.
Dar has something brewing.
No, someone call a dentist.
And Noam is countered.
Getting back to his feet, but might want to reconsider.
The cutter never ceases to amaze me.
No way Dar's coming back from that.
There's 2. And this gauntlet officially has been cut short for Noam Dar.
They are out of here, but we still have 2 more participants hoping to run the gauntlet.
So who's next? The one and only Axiom is ready to make some noise. When you hear the word gauntlet, the stakes are high. Mathematically speaking, you don't stand a chance.
There's the cutter! And that can vanquish Axiom.
Into the pin attempt. 2. On his shoulder up before 3.
I thought once he executed that, it was good night.
You have to wonder, how much more can he take?
What's the tally of how many times we thought this match was coming to an end? I can't count anymore. From behind, oh boy, shoulders down. And he hits the shoulder up before 2.
Just using the adrenaline to stay in the match. We're no closer to a winner just yet.
Turns it around, sole of the foot meets the stomach. Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Turns it around and the shoulders are down. His shoulders are down. Reverses the pin. Shoulders down. He kicks out instantly.
Gonna take a lot more than that to keep this man down.
Ooh, he fends that off.
Thanks for coming.
Days. Incredible.
Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal.
From the top rope.
Diving elbow.
Boom.
Super kick.
He thinks he has it.
Yes, Saxton has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
Coming in fresh, we've got the last competitor entering the gauntlet.
Now we've got Wesley jumping into this gauntlet. I gotta tell you, nostalgia is hitting me hard tonight. It feels great to be back here in NXT.
Too bad they don't want you. But many times watching NXT is like getting a glimpse of the future. And Wes's counter.
Getting him in place, but for what?
From the top rope. By the throat.
Choke slam.
And Wes can't stop any offense coming his way.
Can Wes recover from this adversity?
He saw that one coming.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
Really tight offense there.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Superman punch. Oh, look out.
And the spear.
Heading up to the top turnbuckle.
From the top rope.
Diving elbow. Big impact. And he's keeping this attack going and going.
He's giving it his all, that's for sure. Taking flight.
Oh, big impact. Perfect kick. Ooh.
And Wes is one step quicker.
Spine buster.
He wants it one more time. Last shot. Wesley is in serious danger.
Transitions into the pin. Is this it? Oh, kicks out, kicks out.
I do not know how you survive that.
Staying alive there is unheard of.
That was the best weapon in the arsenal, but it wasn't enough to produce an end result. Finds the room to land a back elbow.
Schoolboy! Shoulders are down! Eliminated, and we have a winner.
Here is your winner, the Chosen One, Mike Davis.
If NXT Mutiny holds up their end of the bargain, this man will be competing for their new championship.
I think we're going to see a trap spring any time now because there's no way Kevin Owens and Bayley would let that happen.
I'd question your strategy with all this mutiny title stuff, but I kind of feel like you're making it up as you go along.
You ever known me to do anything different?
know that got us into all kinds of trouble when we were going out. You will recall the incident where you thought it would be such a blast to go to that biker bar out in the desert.
Yeah, that didn't go great.
We had to fight our way out of that place. You're heading into the same kind of situation right now, and you're not gonna have me to pull you out of the fire this time.
That was a long time ago. I've refined my improvisational technique.
Beating everyone up is only a technique until you lose a fight.
We got ourselves a real simple solution then.
Yeah, you just have to keep winning. Here's the thing. Doesn't this all seem a little easy? Mutiny could have jumped you, but they didn't. Not to mention this whole mystery chamber twist. Something's up.
Trust me, if they have something planned, I'll be ready for it. The price is worth the cost. We got the Unity belts. I take this new title off the table, Mutiny doesn't have much left after that.
Your mind's made up, so this is a losing argument. Good luck down there.